Inside Penguins Hockey, presented by Comcast. Right now, best part of the show, questions from the audience here at the Igloo Club at the Mellon Arena. So once again, send it downstairs to Dan Potash.
All right, Steve, first up is John. John, what's your question and who's it for?
My question's for Jay. You know, we've watched you block so many shots so far this season and in your career. The shot that you absorbed, that you talked about, you put the ice bag, where's it hurt the most?
I think that's a given. Do I have to answer that?
No need to elaborate.
All right, here comes our next question from the upper extremity. Go right ahead.
Okay, my question's also for Mckee. The host kind of took my question earlier, but I'll change it. So, who, growing up, like posters on your bedroom wall, who'd you have?
You know what? Growing up in Canada, I was a big fan of Wayne Gretzky. He was, just Canadian Idol. Grew up not too far from where I lived, and he would have been the guy.
Back to me already. Jennifer's next up. Jennifer, who's your question for?
My question's for Mike. Mike, if you were a woman, which Pens player would you want to date and why?
My questions were hard.
I did tell them to make it fun. I didn't say
Potash's
really
fault.
fun, but...
Thanks for not asking me that.
Oh, man.
He's going to get it tomorrow.
What do women say? They like humor, right?
Yeah.
I'd like to date Billy Guerin, I bet.
There you go.
Billy'd make
Billy
you laugh,
G.
right? I don't know.
Why?
What's that?
And why?
And
Other
why?
than that, just humor?
Got that nice salt and pepper look.
Yeah. He's got that sleek but sophisticated look to him.
Thank you very much. Oh, you're a tough act to follow on this one. Dare I say, what's your question?
This question is for Mike. Mike, recently Shaquille O'Neal had a television series in which he challenged athletes in their sport. If you could pick any other athlete and challenge them in their sport, in their arena, who would it be and which sport and why?
I don't have to date him or anything, right?
Bill Guerin, mud wrestling.
That's a good question. I'm one of those guys who always thought that he could have made it another sport, so I'd have to say basketball, and I'd probably get taught a lesson. I'd like to take on King James. So.
Okay, our last question comes from Sarah. Sarah, what's your question?
When you were older, did you ever break a window when you were playing street hockey? And when you did your parents ground you?
I got grounded many times. You know what? Honestly, when I played street hockey, I was always a goalie. I know that probably doesn't surprise a lot of people.
Blocking shots.
Yeah, I always wanted to be goalie, and I did put a puck through the back wall in my garage and got in a lot of trouble for that once.
Mike, how about your street hockey playing days?
Yeah, we beat up a couple set of garage doors I know my mom had to replace, so we beat up on those pretty good.
Great show, guys. We're going to take a break, and we'll wrap things up with Mike Rupp and Jay Mckee coming up next. Stick around. Welcome back to Inside Penguins Hockey, presented by Comcast. We're wrapping things up with Jay Mckee and Mike Rupp. Guys, thanks for being here. Great answers. And during the break, Jay, you tried to get a hold of Billy Guerin to get his thoughts on that question that we got. And Rupper, what are you thinking about this? Tough day of practice tomorrow? Or?
I don't even know if I'm going to go, to be honest with you.
We might have a game tomorrow.
Well, game, yeah, but then hopefully we'll be thinking about something else.
What are you looking forward to? Goals for the rest of the season here, moving forward? What do you have to do here moving forward?
You know what? Just playing consistent hockey, getting back to the way that this team can play. Obviously, it'd be nice when we get everyone healthy and back in the lineup, and just move forward and be the great team that we can be.
Mike, anything individually that you want to work on?
I think more the focus is right now just trying to do the little things. I think as a team, we're dealing with a little adversity right now, and it's healthy, if we respond the right way, and we'll be all right.
All right, you guys were awesome. Thanks so much for coming on here. Weren't they great? Yeah. One of the best shows in hockey history, probably. Our thanks to Dan Potash and to Jay Mckee, Mike Mike Rupp, everybody who is here. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. This has been Inside Penguins Hockey, presented by Comcast. See you next week.